Hi everybody, my name is Justin, giving you a rundown on how to use iSell.sg. Today I'll go through with you on how to sell your camera gears, how to buy, and lastly how to manage your very own digital drive box. So as a first time user here, don't worry, I'll go through with you what are possible items you can sell on iSell.sg and guide you along the way on what you should take note of when you list these items. Alright, so let's begin. So what can you sell on iSell.sg? Basically, camera bags such as Billingham ones here, you want to take note the condition of the bag itself and the accessories. If you have original documentations and accessories, keep that in mind. Camera bags such as Do The Bag, the smaller ones, they have particular buckles that make it so very special, and camera pouches such as Watercraft, they have labels and accessories and straps. These kind of pouches, right, are very important because you have to take note of the condition before you sell it. Camera straps and the ones you see here, these camera straps, right, all have to be in good condition and working. You don't want to sell a defective product when someone buys, you know what I mean? Camera case, grip, these brands are all very specific, so make sure they're all functional, that when the user uses it, this camera is not going to fall apart like halfway using it. So it's pretty common sense when you're putting it out, make sure you leave the condition properly. Camera set, like any brands that you can see from this very simple example. When you talk about camera brands, right, and flashes like Canon, they always come with the original box, so it's best to keep it within the box. Camera lenses and adapters, basically any brands that you have out there, you can sell it on iSell.sg. Make sure there's no fungus and no haze. This is pretty much really common sense here. You really want someone to buy something from you, it's got to be in good condition, but please be honest about it. Film negatives, like you see here, make sure that the film is kept intact with the original packaging. Make sure that the expiration date, you have to indicate it properly. Film cameras such as the ones that I've indicated here are pretty much really basic. Okay, you can sell film cameras on iSell.sg, there's no problem with it, but try to indicate the condition of it and give as much details as possible for next user. I'm pretty sure most of the users out there know how to use film, but newer users, you gotta educate them once in a while. Make sure they're all fully functional. If there's an accessory or cap such as the Hasselblad here, even if it's just one single unit, you can still sell it. Photo books like Fun Ho and Daido Moriyama, when you sell this kind of books, right, it's best to keep it in the original packaging and the original label, and if they have any flips like covers like one Daido has, additional leaflet whatsoever, try to keep it with the original packaging. Boxes comes with accessories. Accessories comes with labels. Labels comes with leaflets, instruction manuals. So when you sell them according, with the camera, it actually adds on about 50 to about $100 with the original packaging, the original box. So don't forget that. That's really very important. One other thing to take note of is to keep your boxes dry at all times. If not, you will attract bugs and they might bury holes into the boxes. That will not be a good thing. Okay, so now we're going to sell an item on iSell.sg. Simply click the sell icon here on the top right hand corner. Then what you want to do is to input the name of your model number of the item you're selling. So I'm selling a Rolleiflex here. I'll just key in Rolleiflex and then immediately pops up now the list of items that are similar to the name that I've just typed in. So you just want to scroll down. If you don't want to type out the whole name, just scroll down and then choose the item that is accurate to the thing that you are selling, So just let's say I'm selling Rollei 3.5F. So just click that and then check the market price. So the thing is that if the item that you are searching for doesn't have a current listing at the point of time in the system, it will show that there's no listing, and basically you gotta go and do your own research, your own homework after that on the price. But because I've already done my own research of the item that I'm selling, I'm simply just gonna put in an amount that I would like to sell it for. So I'm just putting $1,150 here. It's very simple, just key in the price and then put in the descriptions. I've already prepared a sample description for my users here, and this description is basically to describe the condition and the functionality, the ratings that I would give based on my own understanding of my product. So you want to keep it as short as sweet as possible, and make sure you be descriptive and accurate about the condition, so that when your buyer buy something from you, right, they know what they're getting themselves into, and they're not going to complain after that. I think some customers just want to have that peace of mind when they're buying something that you are selling, right, and they're not physically there to touch your product. They want to know that they're buying something that they will pay for eventually, rather than just inquiring. So in order for your item to sell as quick as possible, it's best to keep it as clear about defects. So I have certain defects about my own product because it's a very old camera. Film cameras are like that, so I have to be honest about it and include as much information as possible. So next, I'll move on to the condition. You can decide from brand new or not working. Of course, my camera is working. I'll just keep it 8 because this is the average rating that I've come up with. In place, you can decide. You can click others option here and then key in your own description of where you like your buyer to meet you, or you just click from the ones that are already pre-listed. I'll click rice ball because that's probably the most common gathering point that I always go to. So for me, that's convenient. It might be not convenient for other people. You can decide for yourself. So next, we'll just upload photos here. iSell allows you to put in up to 6 different images at one point in time. This allows you to put as much indicative information about your product through the images by itself. Picture paste 1,000 words by simply clicking, and then move on to find the folder. This is the relay flags I have here. So I have quite a number of photos. Of course, you want to choose a photo that best represents your product, like the one I have here. Okay, so double click and then move on. Okay, once you click that image, it's already input here, and then you can click more details to include other options that you have about the product itself. You have serial number, warranty. Of course, if you are selling film cameras, please indicate if you will provide any warranty for it. It's totally up to the seller's decision, but I will just go ahead and then input the other photos of my camera. So I'll just click the best descriptive image as possible, the best clear example or representation of my image that tells about my product and the condition. So most people, when they buy, they want to know what the condition of your camera on the body. So you want to give them as much idea as possible on how the product is going to look like. So I'm going to click just basically from my understanding what most buyers will look out for, and of course the last 2 photos are the indication of the defects or the condition of my product. So just simply listing those items here, and then if I want to, I could just put up my mobile number, but we'll just leave that first because I want more people to actually contact me from this site. So after that, you just click sell. Now we're looking at your item listing in your personal drive box here. You click on it, you can look at all the indication of the information you put up earlier before, like we mentioned. The photos are all really very sharp, and of course if you take a proper image, it will all show up just as promised, all 6 images. And now we look, your item is now listed on the front page here. So let's move on how to buy on iSell. So now we click on the item here, Leica M3 double stroke. We're going to look at the quality and the overall condition of the camera before we buy. We key in our own purchase, how much we want to make an offer to the seller. Okay, so now waiting for seller to reply. The seller just accepted my offer. That's great. So now I will just have to wait for him to list the item as sold before I can do a feedback for him. Item has been indicated as sold now. Leave a thank you note, and then let's move on to leaving a feedback to the seller. Alright, so once you're done with that, click send and the feedback is accepted. Okay, now let's move on to managing your drive box. As you can see, you click on the top right hand corner again. You can select an item that you have purchased before, like the Leica M3, and then you relist it again. Check the market price. There's 2 items available already, and then compare the market rate before you sell your item. Once you have decided on the price that you want to sell the item back again to the market, all you need to do is to change the condition of the item and then release the new price that you want to sell for. And if you have new images, you can change it and adjust the location of where your customer can pick up from you the next time. So input your mobile number this time and click update. So once you're done with that, it will lead you back straight into the main page, and all you have to do is to wait. Thank you so much. This is the iSell tutorial. Hope you learned something today, and see you on the other side. Thank you.